Kenyans are suffering. Kenyans are tired of being taxed. Are you mental? Are you out of your mind? Think about Kenyans that you are harassing. Kila mtu atauchukua mzigo wake mwenyewe.
She is one of the most outspoken legislators in Kenya.
So, you can't make members come here and you make us look like flower girls. We refuse to be flower girls.
Especially when it comes to matters affecting women.
We cannot be treating women like trash. We cannot be treating women like rubbish.
She is mostly known for this viral speech.
If they are good girls, they'll never get corner office. Be as bad as Millie Odhiambo, you will be the mother of this house. I am a bad girl, and as a bad girl, I'm here serving my 4th term.
Just like that, she acquired the name Bad Girl.
Be a bad girl like me and you'll get somewhere.
But behind the strong voice and the fearless personality is the story of a woman who has been in politics for years.
Hata wakuingia bedroom. Tulimalizana nao kwa sitting room bila condom.
This documentary takes us through her childhood, education, career, politics, marriage, and life beyond parliament.
I became the first woman in Suba to be elected after nomination.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jacob Okello, and this is the Bad Girl documentary.
Let me remove my mask, Mr. Speaker. Because I want them to see that not only am I a performer, but I'm also beautiful, Mr. Speaker, and elegant.
Before I begin, let her introduce herself.
I'm Millie Odhiambo Mabona, aka Bad Girl, aka Geza Geza.
Could you tell us what Geza Geza means?
Because in Suba, Geza Geza means the finest of the finest. So I'm the finest, and I'm a very proud Suba.
I will refer to her as Millie Odhiambo throughout this documentary. This is Millie. And the person alongside her, you may think they are allies. But they are actually political rivals. He is one of her biggest competitors.
A good dancer should know when to quit the stage.
And my point is, Millie does not only preach about good politics, she also practices it. She enjoys dancing, of course, and online rumors have sometimes speculated that this was her ex-husband. But this is how Millie reacted to those rumors. Millie is one of those politicians who can never go unnoticed.
Let them go to heaven, earth, sea, water. I don't care. But I am not a person that is moved.
In parliament, she always has something to say.
Stop touching women's breasts and buttocks during prayers. There's nothing spiritual about that. Keep distance. The spirit will work between you and the woman with the distance.
And one of the biggest victims of her arrows in parliament is always Kimani Ichung'wah.
I want to say that my good friend Honorable Ichung'wah must tell us whether he's also of the LGBTQ community because of his preoccupation with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. That guy is a man, bwana. Don't be too preoccupied with Honorable Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I am a woman, bwana. Hey, ni kitu gani wewe?
But who is Millie Odhiambo beyond parliament? Where did she come from? How did she get into politics? And what about her life away from parliament? We are just getting started. So, let's find out.
Because I am a member of a minority community and also a member of a majority community. My mother is Luo, my father is Suba.
Millie Grace Akoth Odhiambo Mabona was born on November 1st, 1966 in Homa Bay County to Harrison Odhiambo and Damaris Auma Odhiambo, being the 4th child in a family of 8.
Born and raised in Homa Bay town, a small, dusty, but very powerful town.
Her father was involved in politics at a local level, while her mother worked in social work.
My mother was a social worker, trained nurse, but practiced as a social worker in state.
But Millie's childhood was not without challenges. In 1973, her father died in a boating accident.
I was born to a father who was a politician, and then he was vying for a member of parliament in the same seat
when he died 2 days after my birthday.
Okay.
And according to Millie, this experience, together with her upbringing, played a role in shaping her interest in politics and social issues. She grew up in a religious environment, and at some point, politics was even discouraged because of the perceived conflict between religion and politics.
There was a general feeling that politics is not for good Christian girls. And so I withdrew and I said I'm not going to be in politics.
But clearly, politics had other plans for her.
Mr. Speaker, I'm a bad girl. But you can't believe I've never even touched cigarette, never touched alcohol, never touched anything in that category. Only church wine.
Millie began her education at Homa Bay Primary School. She later attended St. Francis Girls Secondary School and Limuru Girls High School. In 1986, she joined the University of Nairobi to study law. She graduated in 1990 with a Bachelor of Laws degree, and her education would later become an important part of her career.
You cannot inform me without my permission.
Honorable Millie, order.
Mr. Speaker, I've said it before this house before. I'm very fairly informed. I don't need Honorable Nchungwa to inform me.
She would also pursue further studies in the United States, Sweden, and Italy.
I am a lawyer with a master's from New York University. There is nothing you can inform me. I'm fairly intelligent and knowledgeable on issues of governance and corruption. And then I'm a ranking member, so I have a history of this parliament. I can teach you and educate you about things that have gone on and the things that are continuing to go on.
Before becoming a politician, Millie was already working in the legal and human rights space. She started her career at the Attorney General's office, practicing civil litigation. But she later moved into human rights law with a particular focus on women and children. In 1999, she became the chairperson of the Coalition of Violence Against Women, Kenya. And from 2000 to 2008, she served as the founder and director of the Cradle Children's Foundation, an organization focused on children's rights. So before Millie became a familiar face in parliament, she was already fighting for the rights of women and children.
Some people tell me I sit on the fence, which I don't mind because I sit with my buttocks. I don't borrow anybody's.
Then came politics. Millie entered parliament in 2007 after being nominated by the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM. She served as nominated MP for 5 years. Then in the 2013 general election, she was elected on an ODM ticket to represent Suba North constituency, formerly known as Mbita.
I, Millie Grace Akoth Odhiambo, having been elected a member of the National Assembly,
And this was the beginning of a much bigger political journey.
mighty God, that I will bear.
Her legal background played an important part to how she approached politics.
He should know that as an esteemed lawyer, when I speak, I know the rules of the house. So I have made a connection between this law and that tax rule. It is actually completely and utterly allowed under our procedures.
But if there is one thing that has made Millie stand out, it is her voice. She is outspoken.
Go and wear taxmen in ours. Don't speak on our issues as women. Let us be the one to speak about sanitary towels.
She does not shy away from controversial issues.
This house, there are male members who tried to remove my dress. One pulled my panty and tore my panty, which I have kept for historical reasons because it was an embarrassing moment for this house. And it is fortunate that it happened to me, who does not give a damn. If it was another member, they may have left. If another woman, that was done to them.
And when she gets the microphone, you already know that something is about to happen.
Let members in this house be members. They are very intelligent members who have degrees here. But you are making people look here like vegetables. They cannot contribute in this house. What are we making this parliament? This parliament is becoming a joke of a house. That's why some of us hardly are in this house. Let this house be a house of debate and representation and oversight.
Millie has been a strong advocate for women, children, young people, and other marginalized groups.
One of the factors that can't change is that as a man you have never had periods and you have no clue what it is like to have periods. So please don't talk for me. Honorable Kajwang, you have never carried a baby for 9 months. Maybe there me and you are the same. But most of the women here have carried babies for 9 months. So you cannot talk for them. They know what it is to labor for 9 months. So don't talk for us on issues of women. Don't purport to know issues relating to women. Mr. Speaker, it's the same way. I cannot talk about wet dreams because I don't know what it is like to ejaculate in the night.
She has spoken on issues including women's rights, education, health, and social justice.
And I want to tell the president, who I served with in the same committee in parliament, who was my classmate in the university, fire those guys that you have hired who are giving you economic advice. They are not helping you at all.
But Parliament has also given us the other side of Millie, the funny side.
And Mr. Speaker, if you're talking today, unless you're speaking with an American accent, you're not going to be allowed to speak here.
The side that can turn a serious debate into a moment of laughter.
Tell me what I said on record, because I was never given a chance. No record, please.
Honorable Millie.
No record, give me what I said.
Millie.
On record.
Order.
And sometimes, a little drama.
That the women, nominated women, which then includes me because I was also nominated, that the only thing we bring is between our legs. We bring that one as well, of course. But we also bring our heads. Because you cannot pretend we don't have things. Even you have things beneath your legs.
She has had her share of heated exchanges in Parliament, including clashes with fellow MPs.
Even yourself, Owen Baya, you got your position vis-a-vis Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And that is why sometimes you still wear blue. Because in your heart, you know you are very Azimio. It is just that because you know that this side is eating so much, you are also hoping that you can go and eat.
At times, she has even been thrown out of house.
And Honorable Millie Odhiambo to leave the chamber.
Get out of the chamber, standing. Stand, Sergeant at arms, ensure that she is out of this for the balance of the day.
Millie has also remained one of the most loyal members of ODM and a strong supporter of the late party leader, Raila Odinga.
Don't joke with that man. Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga has done well for this country.
She is now serving her 4th term in Parliament and remains one of the most recognizable women in Kenyan politics.
When it is an issue of women, my party becomes a woman.
And she is even eyeing the presidency.
But in 2032, I'm the president. And because I am going to be the president, you must state correct things about me.
I know she's just kidding, but good luck to her if she ever goes for it. The first woman president there, Her Excellency Millie. Away from Parliament, there is another side of Millie. In 2006, she got married to Magugu Mabona, a Zimbabwean. Throughout the marriage, she became a stepmother to his daughter, Lebo, who lives in Botswana.
My husband is Zimbabwean, and I do not have dual citizenship. And the reason I do not have dual citizenship, Madam Speaker, is because I'm still negotiating with my husband to allow me to marry a second and a third husband, like men have. And when he allows me, I will come and change the law.
Their marriage has largely been long distance, but Millie has continued to speak openly about her family life. She has also spoken publicly about her struggles with uterine fibroids and the challenges they brought, including difficulties conceiving.
I went to hospital upon hospital. In Kenya, I went to Aga Khan, I went to different hospitals, and all I was told is there's a mass. They couldn't tell me what it was. And when I went to school in New York, then I was told, you have fibroids. Now, I don't know whether maybe technology at that point wasn't good enough. And guess what, Jeff? Every time I went to hospital, I was told I've aborted. Every month.
This became one of the more personal chapters of her life. And despite the pressure and criticism she faced over childlessness, she chose to speak about it openly.
I've never felt a special need to have my own. I am able to love one kid, any kid. I am able to love without feeling like I'm missing something. I only felt at some point, after I lost my mom, I felt such level of emptiness I've never felt in my life.
Right. For Millie, it was not just a personal story. It was also a way of talking about issues that many women go through but rarely discuss publicly.
That there were days that if I were to come here to debate the House on a critical issue, I wouldn't even come here. Why? Because I would be in a pool of blood. Because I would faint. I was being admitted in hospital every month for 3-4 days. Honorable Kajwang has not had to go that. And you expect me to go out there and compete equally with you. There is a load that I'm carrying as a woman that you have never carried, and you don't know how to carry, and you will never know to carry because you have the privilege of being a man.
And there is more to Millie outside politics. She's also an author, with her recent and most popular book being Rig or Be Rigged. And apart from dancing, she's also a football fan.
As a Man U fan, I cannot be in this house when the minority leader is trying to cast aspersions on the great team. When we sympathize with the small teams like Arsenal that my husband supports, small teams, those are useless teams. But Mr. Speaker, I hope my husband is not watching this one.
And that was the story of Millie Odhiambo, aka the bad girl. My name is Jacob Okello. See you next.